Yo, it's My People's Podcast. What's going on, peoples? Like today, what we got? What we on? May 3rd, 2020. It's episode 49, if I'm not mistaken. 48. Don't get me wrong. I don't be knowing at the moment, but yeah, we about to get into this. I got my boy Spaz Teller with me. I got my
You
boy
already
O.E.
know.
Johnson with me. You feel me? And if some people come later on, they come later on. But let's get into, you know what I'm saying, what we gotta get into because right now, Zoom got us on the clock. You feel me? So what we gonna start with is the main topic. A black man by the name of Ahmaud Arbery, if I'm not mistaken, don't get me wrong, was shot dead while jogging nearly 2 months ago. So this had to happen in like maybe February or the end of January. They saying the reason why a lot of people don't know about this is because due to the fact of the pandemic with the coronavirus, the COVID-19, a lot of people wasn't out there protesting and stuff like that. But apparently he was chased down by two white men who claimed that he was a burglary suspect. So the white man name was Gregory Michael was standing in his lawn when he saw Ahmaud run past. He called out to his son Travis to come help him follow Ahmaud. They jumped into the truck armed with two guns and pursued Ahmaud, calling out him to stop. A confrontation took place where a man was caught up with Ahmaud, during which Travis and Ahmaud allegedly struggled for possession of the shotgun. Travis allegedly fired twice, and Ahmaud was shot and died within minutes. Given the fact that Arbery intended to fight at the point, Arbery grabbed the gun. Under Georgia law, McMichaels was allowed to use deadly force to protect himself. The McMichaels allegedly told officers that Ahmaud looked like a suspect responsible for a string of local break-ins. Since he was ultimately dead, no arrest has been made, and now his family is fighting for justice to be served, enlisting the help of Southern Poverty Law Center, which is demanding a federal investigation in Ahmaud's death. So what I want to get into is that we still going through the same bullshit
Same shit. Shit don't seem to change, man.
that been going on for the past 3, 4, 5 years, like, and it's seeming like,
5 years. This
I
shit been
mean,
going on forever.
it been going on forever. But what I'm saying is, it's being put in the spotlight,
It's
like as far as like us going
being
through,
That's
publicized.
because
yeah,
that's because we got social media now, and you can see it more. This shit been happening way before the social media was happening, probably more. Now it's just that we're aware of it. You feel
word,
me?
I
Like
feel like the worst part about it is, unfortunately, I feel like they possibly won't get the closure they want because, unfortunately, it's a fine line when it's in the law, right? Words matter. So, because of the law, no matter what their intentions was when they ran down on him, the fact that he fought for possession of the gun made them feel like, all right, you in right to be fearful of your life because this man is trying to take a deadly weapon from you. So you're in right to be fearful of your life. Fuck the fact that they was running down on him and he was in fear of his life from the beginning because any nigga is gonna fight for their life. Nobody is gonna let them just take their life away from them and go out like that. I'm fighting for mine. Anybody would. But that fine line on the
exactly,
law
especially
needs
if you
to
see two
come
people chasing you with guns.
for
two white
real,
guys
two
and you're a
white
black
men,
guy.
yeah, for
Yeah.
real. That's
Yeah,
what I
like
was saying. Like,
listen. Point blank, I don't give a fuck if you white. I don't give a fuck if you black, you Chinese. You see two people chasing you with guns. Period. You gonna fucking handle your business. You
yeah,
feel me?
man.
Yeah,
And
man.
they trying to
And
say that he was
this
involved
this
in.
this 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 is the thing about I say that's white privilege. Because for the simple fact, if you look at what happened last week with in Michigan, these motherfucking white people came to the motherfucking to the fucking state building, because Donald Trump said the fucking the ban for all the shit was supposed to be over, but they extended it. They came with assault rifles, nigga, in a government building. It was like 100 of them. With assault. If those was 100 black people, it would have been 100 dead black people. I mean, don't get it fucked up. Niggas would start letting go though. It would have been some dead police and all that shit. But
I mean, you absolutely right about it being white privilege also, because when you think about it, if the shoe was on the other foot and it was two black men following a white guy because they thought he was a burglary suspect and the tables was turned, them black guys would have went down. Especially like they would have been looking for all reasons to convict them black guys, even if they had legal firearms. The first thing they would look
said they're trying to rob them.
Then they would have looked in. Well, why was you following him in the first place? The same thing that they need to be looking into on these two white guys. And the sad part is, this shit is generational. This nigga ain't just say to himself, "Oh, look, a nigger." He said, "Oh, look, son, a nigga. Let's get him." Like, it's fucking terrible the way they look at us and they treat us. It's crazy.
Yeah, man.
And you know what's terrible about what's terrible about it? His son probably didn't even want to do that shit. He probably got black friends, but he wanted to impress his father.
Down like a motherfucker. Because remember, the son's name was Travis. The son was who he was fighting to get the gun from. The son was the one. The son was the one putting in the work.
Yeah, man. I be telling like,
but you know how white people work. They live to impress their parents and shit like that. You feel me? Even if they don't want to, you know what I'm saying? That's why their suicide rate is so fucking.
That's a lot of certain kids though growing up. That one thing I can't just put on white people. A lot of kids growing up just want to impress they parents.
Well, most black kids don't give a fuck about impressing their father.
I mean, we impress them in different ways.
Yeah,
we impress our culture, like as far as like parents. It's not about really parents with us. It's about how we raised, like, you feel me, in a different in the society that we in. So I be feeling
the only
like
thing I sing. Go ahead.
Nah, I just feel it though, man. That's fucked up. Like, I feel it though they was gunning. Like, you come on, bruh. Like, if you had to go chase this man down, why the fuck would you bring two guns? On top of that, motherfucker, it's called police. You could have called the police on his ass and seen whether he was the suspect of local break-ins.
Even if he was gonna follow him, see where he going, then snitch on him, tell where he's at. Don't go on some Rambo shit.
That's why I feel it goes wrong at, man. Niggas taking authority into their own hands.
You know where that shit come from? You know where that shit come from?
What's
the
up?
White neighborhood. The white people wanting to make citizens.
Not just that. Not just that. That come from no Commonwealth states. Like, you could, that shit couldn't happen in Jersey. Nigga, I don't give a fuck white or nigga would have went to jail in Jersey or New York.
Yeah,
they went to jail.
Regardless,
over here where we at, they don't play with the gun laws. Period. You got a gun, you going down. They don't even fucking matter.
They done went to jail in Jersey or New York, Connecticut. They done went to fucking jail. Like, yo, you follow somebody? Oh, y'all assassinated them.
Yeah.
They done went to jail.
And
that's one thing I
with conspiracy too.
Yeah, because you follow them.
Yeah.
That's one thing I respect about
us. And that was premeditated. They thought about that shit the whole time. They was thinking about it the whole time.
Exactly.
This nigga should go down. Period. It's
when you got those states. When you got the states like Virginia, PA, and all that shit, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not no Meek Mill's fan, but all the shit they just bringing up with Meek, they can do whatever they want to because they Commonwealth. They make their own laws. Anytime the judge say, they can say, yeah. Like, they can say, yo, you spit on the ground, nigga?
Yeah.
They're giving you 5 years.
Jaywalk, whatever.
This ground is motherfucking, this is a, like they give you what they want to give you.
Just point blank period, like you said, man. Just thinking about it, it's Bushwick, Georgia. That's the South. And we know how them niggas roll out there.
Yo,
Like, come on now, this nigga wasn't breaking into your house. He was jogging past your house. They said he wasn't even that type of dude. Like, he was an athlete. So he was jogging, know what I'm saying, as a way to, exercise.
hey
Man,
yo,
who the fuck want to lose their life
you
over some
know
shit
you
like
you you
that?
you you, you know what's so scary about Commonwealth states, bruh? When my cousin got locked up and he did his 3 years, I went to court with him when I was living in Virginia. Do you know they still wear the fucking robes and them fucking wigs, nigga? They still like back in the day when when fucking Abraham
Yeah, I
Lincoln and
know
them was
George
alive,
Jefferson.
bro.
Not George
They still
Jefferson.
wear that shit.
George Washington.
George Washington.
George Washington, yeah. They still wear that shit, bro. Like they courtrooms is fucking old, bro.
Yeah. It's
Like
You know
they
what
just
else is crazy
still
about that
rocking that
situation though?
shit.
What else crazy about that situation is just being black. Them white people automatically just felt intimidated. This
yeah.
this this athletic black guy coming by, running past. They just automatically felt intimidated and automatically felt like he must have been up to no good. It's sad because as a youth myself, I remember one time I was running, but I was running to the bus stop. I was about to miss the bus. I think I was going to work or something. And I'm running to the bus stop and shit, and the fucking cops run down on me. Whoop whoop. Like, yo, where you going? Like, why you running? What's up? What happened? Then they start lying, like, yo, we seen you. We seen you leave. I'm like, bro, you ain't seen me leave. Like y'all, yeah, like
Yeah.
y'all sitting here trying to make some shit up to try to place me somewhere to see if I slip up so y'all can find some reason to like harass me.
Yeah.
The shit was real crazy.
Like
So
you a
I
child
get
or
it.
some shit. Like you know
Hey
how
yo,
when you were like a teenager.
But nobody should, an innocent man should not lose his life just because
Yeah.
you're fearful,
You
just
can't
because you're
even
living in
exactly.
fear.
jog being black. Like that shit is crazy. Like to me it just don't make sense. Like for and like and the crazy part is his family can't even protest right now due to the pandemic that's going on. So it's not even being shed into the light like that. Like a lot of people don't know this went down. But granted, if this pandemic wouldn't have been going on, it'd have been as big as what we're trying to make it now. You feel what I'm saying?
Bro, this is the biggest excuse to cover up so much shit. Like some shit happened the other day, and this shit was on the news. This shit was on channel 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the fucking news. The US government fucking released evidence of UFOs. That shit went out of in one ear and out the other. Nobody gave a fuck because everybody fucking
Yeah, I'll be right back.
coronavirus.
I seen that too, but
And I
and the
said,
Keep
crazy
this
yo,
part
shit
is
going. Keep
I
this
said,
shit
did these
going.
motherfuckers release some shit?
the crazy part is that was actually old footage. That was actually old footage
Exactly.
that they just recently decided to release. Now
Exactly.
I don't
But
know
nobody
what the
gave a
fuck
fuck.
made them decide to release it. I feel like it got to a point where it was possibly it was gonna come out. These like they know these motherfuckers are
Exactly.
probably on their way back. They know these niggas is coming, or they know something is happening to where they can't hide it this time. So they figure, look, something is gonna
But
happen
the
to where we
thing
can't
was,
hide it this time. Let's let these niggas know now. So when the shit finally do come, nobody's gonna be surprised. But
but the thing
because of this
was,
coronavirus shit, I think it overlooked because everybody is so focused on the coronavirus.
Corona.
When they look at the media,
Exactly.
that's the first thing they looking for. They're not
And
looking for
they,
nothing else.
they dropped it at the right time. So nobody gave a fuck.
I don't think they dropped this so nobody wouldn't give a fuck. I don't think they use this as a I mean, don't get me wrong.
That's the government, bro.
Sometimes sometimes
It's misdirection. That's how they do shit. Like you focused on one thing that's so big, you're not paying attention to the other shit that's big too. You feel me? Like that's how they do shit. If something big going on, they'll let something else big out, but it's not as important to motherfuckers. So
I mean personally when I think of it as like bitches, right? So bitches is always trying to get over on niggas and a bitch, right? But when she knows she about to get caught, she'll tell you some shit to lighten it. If she knows she got jumped off, she's gonna tell you, I cheated on you. Just to lighten it. So when you find out she got jumped off, you'll be like, damn, I knew you cheated, but I didn't know it was like this. So it'll be like, they let us know now, like, look, we got this footage. because something is gonna come. I believe something is coming. This fucking coronavirus probably came from fucking aliens for all we fucking know now. Like, and they probably like, look, before
Yo,
shit hit the fan,
I,
we gonna let
I
y'all
look at it
know
like
that we had this footage because these niggas is coming. So now when they finally do come, we not all surprised. We like, damn, we knew it. You know why we knew it? Because we seen the fucking footage.
Yeah. I
But
mean,
don't get me
now,
wrong, I'm with you though. It could be the wool over our eyes too.
yeah, because if you go
master manipulators make you always feel like
exactly,
you thought of it
if you gonna
or
put
it
in
was
that
your
perspective,
idea.
if you gonna put in that perspective with bitches, I look at it in this perspective with bitches. All right, a nigga, a major fucking drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? His bitch cheating on him. She trying to find the time to tell him when she cheating. Now, the
That's
best
wrong
time to tell
already.
this
Women are
nigga,
never trying to find the time to tell when they cheat. They
no,
try to take that shit to the grave. They
no,
got to
that's
get
what I'm
caught.
saying though. Listen, what I'm
Or
saying.
they got to be
The,
about to get caught. That's when it's
no,
the
listen,
time
what
to
I'm saying.
tell. Like I was saying about the aliens.
Listen, what I'm saying. The nigga know though, but the nigga ain't bring it up yet. But now this nigga had no fucking war. He going to war with these other niggas. You know that bitch goes up, yeah, you know I was cheating on you, you know what I'm saying? But I love you, I love you. I don't want you to die, I don't want you to die. That changed the nigga perspective. Oh shit. Like, bitch, I want to kill you right now, but I got to handle these niggas. Feel me? I
yeah, I
got to handle
feel
this
you.
shit. We'll talk about this shit later. Feel me? That
I don't know. I don't
lightens the
necessarily
mood.
agree because that scenario goes so many different ways. Like a nigga
Cause
ain't
let
just
me
about
tell
to
you
go to
something.
war just because the bitch
Time.
cheating. Some niggas will just leave the bitch and not
No,
go to
no,
war.
no. I'm
So
not.
that's what
No, I'm.
you feel me. So
No,
that's like I
I'm
don't know.
that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he going to war because the bitch cheat. He going to war because the other niggas trying to take over his shit. But she looking at the opportunity to say, look, this is a good time for me to tell this nigga I love him and all this shit. And I don't want him to die and all that shit. You feel me?
All right,
Because this
but
nigga in the war.
let's just get to the final thoughts of this whole situation. And my final thought is
It's
that
fucked up.
it's fucked up, man. People
It's
gotta
fucked up.
lose their life over some dumb, just ignorant ass people. And I mean, I hope that shit rests on their conscience, man. If they can't get time
Yeah,
for it, if they feel as though they got away with it, I hope that shit rests on their conscience. Cause that black nigga that is breaking into shit, that nigga at home right now. You
yeah.
feel what I'm
Or
saying?
breaking into another house as we
For
speak.
real. And now you done took a man life for some shit that he ain't even do. So with that being said, yeah, that shit fucked up.
Yeah, I also feel as though we can't go out and protest physically, but we can still do our part online. We can still spread the word. Word of mouth is the best promotion. So we can still get the word out there, do our part to let everybody know what's going on, get everybody informed, and help some type of way. I mean, no amount of money is going to bring him back. Them getting locked up will never bring him back. But if we could all find some way to try to help the families come together, get some money together, raise money for lawyers, help them get justice, the justice they need. Is no reason why another innocent black life should be taken. And at the same time, we all as people, as humans, or just as black men, we all need to take care of our own. We all need to hold each other accountable. And as men, we need to hold those other men accountable for those wrongdoing, whether they was white, black, or anything. We need to hold them niggas accountable, and them niggas need to get handled for that. Because whether they thought it was the nigga that was burgling or not, once all this shit hit the fan and they reading these same articles and they find out the same information, they realize they was wrong now. And at least now
Yeah,
they should hold themselves accountable to come forth and be like, yo, I fucked up.
for real,
Gotta
for
hold
real.
yourself accountable as a man. But we just gotta do
And
our
not just
part to,
that.
do our part to, even though we can't physically protest, let's do our part to keep getting that information out there and trying to get justice.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to do
If
this,
if
man.
if if we got any viewers out there, I want to hear some of y'all comments. You feel me? I want to hear what y'all think too.
Yeah, definitely drop a comment. If you agree with any of us, definitely drop a like on this video.
For real, for real. All right, so let's get into this next joint I got.
Oh, hold
All right.
up. Let me for 1 second. I want to jump back on that UFO topic because that UFO topic was like that was some real shit.
It's
Because
real. Yeah, it's real.
this
That
could be the
nobody.
end of all
I
of
have.
us. Let's be
I haven't
real.
heard nobody talking about it.
And this could be the end of all of us. But
Oh yeah.
it's crazy. What makes it even crazier to me when I think about it is Back in the day, they used to say in Roswell, New Mexico, was no Area 51. There's no Area 51. It doesn't exist. But then when they got the satellites for Google Earth and all that extra shit, and we was all able to see that it's actually a base there, now they want to say, okay, sorry, we lied. It is a base there, but trust us, there's no aliens there.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you lied to us before. How the fuck we know what to believe now? You got to remember, what was it? I think that was last year when 2020 was coming, or 2019, where people were saying they was lining up out there, they was gonna storm it or some shit like that, and they like, yo, we will kill you if you come anywhere near
for real. They was like, nigga, we gonna start
they was
shooting
basically
y'all
going
down.
really hard to try to
And
hide something that don't exist.
And the crazy part is, it's been hella UFO sightings ever since we've been quarantined. We've been locked down.
Not just that. Like any human, like scientists already know. You have to be naive to think it's all these galaxies, all these planets out there,
and we're the only privileged ones.
Yeah, we're the only privileged ones. All these planets, like just Earth got life. You got to be fucking naive to the motherfucker, bro.
It's impossible
to believe we the only planet out of all space that got life.
Yeah. I'm with you, bro. I definitely think there's more out there. Sometimes, when people ask me, do you believe in this? Do you believe in that? I try to tell them I believe in everything. Now, don't get me wrong. I know the imagination is broad and the mind is a powerful thing. So people could come up and create mad, get taken from real situations. So, I believe, a lot of times when some people say, they've seen aliens, I believe it's true. I believe vampires probably have existed, maybe way back centuries ago, but I believe it was possible. I believe
not
all
that
was possible.
Not just that.
I believe
Nobody has been to the bottom of the ocean yet.
I feel like, look, if we had dinosaurs, why the fuck we ain't have? What makes you think we ain't have all that other shit? Come on.
I think that all that shit
is at the bottom of the ocean.
If it still do exist, they're not gonna pop up out of nowhere because they know how this world is now. We tend to try to take over everything that we find. You feel me?
They like Vandal Savage. They done seen this all, so they already know. They know before we know.
Yeah.
But
my thing is,
but this might be the time. They might feel like, look, that virus is killing everybody over there. Now it's time to, because you know what? After we all die from this virus, they probably gonna come take over this planet and live here and inhabit this shit next.
You never know. Like some of the movies you see where aliens come to Earth, and everybody like, why they here? Because they're saying, yo, y'all destroying this shit. We'll take your resources because y'all fucking it up. Y'all not appreciating it.
Yeah, that could happen too.
Yeah, I mean, out of the 9 planets, 8 planets, however many planets it is in our solar system, we're the only one with water. So yeah, we're the
no, because Mars, what was is not Mars, is Jupiter is frozen. One of them is strictly ice. So when you melt ice, what happens? It's water. Yeah. But nobody been on the surface. So we don't know what's on half these planets, bro, because nobody been to the surface of them.
That's
we
true.
Can't get through. So you know what I'm saying? Only place they say they've been to is the moon. You know what I'm saying? They trying to go to Mars and all that other shit.
But I mean, yeah, it is what it is. I believe that everything that's a myth has to exist at some point, and if it did, it been through times and timelines of humanity, and they know like how we can be. You feel what I'm saying? They know that we can be maybe they did expose themselves at one point and they try to annihilate their whole existence, and due to the fact that they annihilated their whole existence, they like, motherfucker, we not popping up. We on some social society shit where we on some secret society shit where we not going to show ourselves, but we going to exist among them. You feel what I'm saying?
I agree. Yo, shout out to my boy Young Holly real quick.
Young Holly in the building.
This is what I say is proof of the ancient of fucking aliens, because like if you look in the pyramids with the ancient hieroglyphs, they drew pictures of people flying and shit like that and all that shit.
That's true.
Like, and then you gotta look at, they didn't just draw that shit out of their mind. This was shit that they seen. This was shit these was people that came to help them and build shit. Like they're like, yo, all right, so they drew pictures. That was their books. The walls
Help
was
us
their
fight the
books.
weathers.
I agree with that last comment you made, Ant, because I feel like, everything has probably came from one point in time in, in life itself. Because I feel like, come on now, growing up before we had internet and access to a lot of things, how do you think we learned certain things? How do you think we learned when everybody put their foot in and we count till the
It's
next
alien
person get out?
technology.
Or how do you think we learned eeny, meeny, miny, mo? How do you think we learned some of these things? It traveled from foreign lands, even certain slang words before we was able to travel different places. Like, how do you think we learn certain things? It travels from word of mouth. It travels from countries, lands, everywhere.
Hey yo,
To
first of all, who's to say every genius is human?
For real.
How
Right?
Not
can we
only
tell?
that, and
who's to say
why?
that those niggas doing magic ain't really doing some type of
Exactly, like David Blaine and them niggas. Like, who the fuck say them niggas ain't really doing that shit? Like, the thing is, it's manipulation. It's taught to be, oh, that's magic. Oh, he nice with his. He nice with his. Motherfucker fucking is doing this shit probably. You feel me? Like, who to say the motherfucker who you thinking this motherfucker know this shit because he just smart? No, this motherfucker might not be human.
That's true.
yeah,
Like
man. Look,
Men in Black was the best movie ever when they was going in stores and shit. And Bismarcky was doing the beatbox like, like who the fuck knows?
When the dude, yeah, everybody was
They look
aliens.
like us. If they could disguise themselves to look like us, bro, who the fuck knows?
Yeah.
All right, let's get into this next topic though. Cause we on the time limit. Next topic is AMC, man. AMC theaters, man. So
they
they
closing
saying
down.
that they just announced it that despite the stay-home order ending in select locations, the company will not reopen theaters until the summertime. My whole question for y'all is, who the fuck want to go to the movie theaters after all this shit? Like being in a closed room with over 100 people sitting in the movie theaters. Like, I don't give a fuck what movie come out. I would not be in the fucking movie theaters to see it. Like, for real. Like, and like,
Right.
I just want to hear y'all perspective of it, man.
Well, I know. Governor Cuomo is about to start opening drive-through movie theaters again.
Draw through?
Yeah,
No,
back
not
back in
bad.
the day, drive-through movie theaters where you
I
go, you sit in
personally
your
feel like
you sit in your car, watch the movie.
I personally feel like where there's a will, there's a way. I feel like
Right.
there is a way to make it possible because we all want that enjoyment. We all want that entertainment. Going to the movies is like an American pastime. We all love just going to the movies.
Go out
Some people do it
sometimes.
even. Some people even do it on holidays. After Christmas, they go to the movies at night. Thanksgiving, they go to the movies. So I think the movies is a big thing. I mean, if it do close down, look, once they find a vaccine and all of this extra shit, we all put our money together and open up a movie theater because that shit gonna be back booming when it's back, all right? But I feel like it's a way for them to still do it. I don't know about the social distancing thing and all that extra shit, but I think there's a way for them to still make it happen.
But another thing too, this shit gonna pass, bro. Because let me tell you something.
Definitely
This
gonna pass.
this 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 this, this virus right here is the weakest out of all the pandemics that happened. I'm just glad we wasn't alive to see the other shits when niggas was dying in one day. Like, you catch it, you dead. You feel
Yeah,
me?
that was the lack of technology that we had and the stuff that
Nice
we
thing.
had. Niggas didn't
Yeah,
have
but
ventilators.
and listen, what I'm
Niggas
saying,
had
it
that.
passed. It still passed. You feel me?
I mean,
And,
like,
and, and with the technology we got now, it's your law that we can get a hold on this. You feel me?
I
But
mean, look, man came a long way. You got to think all the shit we survived and the technology
exactly.
we didn't have. We
Man,
came a
it come
long
a
way. We'll
long
be
way.
all right.
You gotta think about that. We came a long way to fighting all of these shits, but it ain't like we're gonna go extinct. That's why I was telling people to stay safe. You know what I mean? Because it ain't like this gonna be the end of mankind or anything like
Hey,
that.
it's a possibility. A species went extinct before, plenty times before.
Yeah.
The human race could just be the next species. It's
One
definitely a possibility.
one thing I can say
Oh,
about
I'm
this shit.
actually
One
right
thing I
about
can say about this is,
I can't
Lil
deny that.
Chris. One thing I can say about this, Lil Chris.
What?
Like I tell people, like the governors are saying, like, and they not saying it But like niggas like Bill Gates and saying viruses have a tendency to mutate.
Yeah, we
Feel me?
don't know the next. You don't know the
So
next mutation.
it could be what it is now. Then this shit could turn into a stronger strand, and motherfuckers can't handle it. They'll be
Well, they already
knocking
said it was.
motherfuckers
They
off.
already said it was multiple different offsprings from the
Yeah.
coronavirus already. So that's something that already happened. We
So
just don't know if it's worse or
yeah.
light. We don't know if it's something light or if
Because
it's
right now the dogs and the cats is getting it now. The
Huh?
animals is getting it.
What?
Yeah, they
You ain't know
said
that?
one of the tigers in the Bronx Zoo
Yeah, a
caught
couple
that
dogs
shit.
got it. A couple cats had it. Like people houses, like yo, what the fuck? Like
But I mean, we don't know what it is yet, so and we don't
Yeah.
have no understanding of it. But as far as like the movie theaters, anything that, I mean, I feel as though even after this, even they found a vaccine and all that shit,
it's gonna take people time.
it's
It's gonna
going to
take
take
people
a
time to get
lot
comfortable.
of more time for people to
Yeah,
get comfortable, even to sit in
yeah,
a restaurant with a
yeah,
whole
Yeah.
yeah.
bunch of
Sure did,
people
sure
and
did.
I
nigga.
mean, me personally, the only reason why I don't think so is because people want what they can't have. You take it away from them, they only want it more. Nobody even nobody even cared about a lot of shit now till now they
Until
want to
that
do
shit. Yeah.
everything.
How
I
about
even
that?
said myself, once this over, I'm ready to experience things that I said fuck. I said fuck going to the club. Once this is over, I want to experience going to the club.
Yeah, I want
I gotta
pop
experience.
bottles.
I got to. I gotta stand
Hey
on
yo,
the furniture and
check,
VIP. I
check,
gotta
check this
do it
out,
now.
right?
Gotta do that
I
shit.
never thought I would never have the chance. So I believe that I believe that everybody gonna get back out there. Trust me. Especially
Listen,
once they say, "Oh, it's good." If you do catch it, it's like an STD. If you do catch it, you'll just take a shot or take a pill and you'll be good. And niggas is still out here fucking raw. So
the
trust me.
thing is, if the shit is in
Yeah, you
a winter
stupid.
time, motherfuckers gonna be cautious. But in the summertime, everybody want to be outside in summertime. Everybody looks for the summer all year, bro.
Let me tell you
That's the
this, my
time.
nigga.
They can't take it already. The young ones, they can't take it right now, bro.
Yeah,
They
yeah, I already know.
nigga, they outside already. They going to the stores and all that shit, bro. They outside. They don't give a fuck about this shit. Man, these people don't give a fuck. They put on their gloves and their masks and they outside. They slip up.
But
They slip.
I bet you if there's some shit like Ebola, everybody be in the motherfucking house, doors shut, nigga, no
Nigga,
company.
nah, hell no.
Nigga wouldn't give a
That's
fuck
funny
who
because I
knock on the
literally
door.
don't think I've been outside all day. That's funny.
Yo, if there was some shit like Ebola, niggas wouldn't even check the mail, nigga.
People are prone to go outside. Like that's prone. That's in everybody's day agenda. You know, you have to go
Yeah.
outside for something. So for you to just exit outside like that, no, you can't do
But
that.
see, first of all, we got a
Go out
fucked up president, bro. Because in World War II, fucking Ford, he shut everything down when that epidemic happened. He shut everything down.
What president?
Ford, in World War II, he shut everything down, bro. He shut the whole fucking. He told everybody, yo, stay in the fucking house.
What's the president name?
Ford.
My whole thing is, look, getting back to the topic. People ain't. I don't know how people going to just adjust to this whole factor. Especially, it's like we could talk because we feel as though we haven't been exposed and nobody we know or love have been exposed.
I can't say
But
I
the
have.
people that
I got people I love and the people I know.
I'm talking about that. I'm saying that I get what you're saying, but I'm talking about people that's real close to them that pass away, mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters. Amongst them people ain't gonna feel too safe to do shit. You feel me? And they gonna be more scared than anybody. That's the worst fear of anybody right now is that you lose somebody that close to you over this shit. You feel me?
Over this.
Like, bro, I was in Seatown today. That shit was bananas, my nigga. I would never go there ever again because they didn't have no 6 feet shit. They didn't have shit, my nigga. They didn't have. When I mean, it's everybody just crowded in there. It say 20 people. They got more than 20 people in there. Like, I'm like, yo, they fucking bugging, and that's the problem. The problem is that, like Reef said, they should have just shut this whole shit down. Like, if you come outside, you getting locked the fuck up, nigga, and you
It's
won't.
all about the money, though.
Yeah,
the president wasn't. He's not.
But I understand the
he's not a
money
good
part.
president.
I understand the money part, but you got to think about this. The economy is fucked up anyway right now. This little bit of money that's being passed around right now.
Ain't
When
shit to what
I feel
listen.
as though you long if you it's like I said, it's like rolling up a blunt. You
First of
feel
all, if
me?
everybody
You
dead,
get
you
the
ain't gonna have no economy
same
anyway.
effect regardless
Everybody
of
dead, we
what you
dead.
do. You roll a long ass blunt, right? With the same amount of same amount of barrel, you roll up a small ass blunt, you get the same effect.
That's a fact.
One thing that's different is when you roll a long ass blunt, it lasts longer. When you roll a short blunt, it's going faster, but you get the same effect. And what I'm trying to explain is that if we would have had that 2 week lockdown where everything is locked the fuck down, nobody can come outside, yeah, we would have had the same effect we have it now, but it would have been shorter.
We'd have
The
contained it.
term would have been exactly. It'd have been
It'd have been
shorter.
contained.
So it's like the whole factor of we dealing with shit that really is. It's just crazy, my nigga.
It probably would have been better because since the time would have been shorter, we would have been able to get back on our feet faster.
Exactly.
So things would have picked
Exactly.
up
The
a bit.
money would have
It probably wouldn't even have
circulated
been as
better.
bad. Yeah, actually.
People would have lived their lives, and a
First
lot
of
of
all,
people wouldn't have been dying
the
from
thing
it.
is, America's supposed to be on the forefront of all this bullshit.
And we looking like the third
Everybody
world
looks to
country right
America
now.
to say, yo, when shit pop off, what is America gonna do?
Trillions and trillions and trillions of
But the thing
dollars is invested in self-defense,
we got a fuck president though.
missiles,
We
fucking
got the fuck president.
like all this wild shit. I just want America to
He
wake
doing
the
this shit
fuck
Bruh,
up.
let me tell you something.
Yo, I just want all of us to be good. I just want all of us to, keep our head forward. And, since things is about to wind down real quick before we go, I just want to shout out to all my niggas. And I want to ask you, what you drinking on, Ant?
Some Bacardi Gold, you feel me?
Oh, I say that.
I want to ask a question too. Y'all vote? Y'all voting?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Because right now, Joe Biden is whooping Donald Trump ass in the polls, bro. Winning. Joe Biden is winning everywhere. Bro.
You know when Trump is doing bad when Biden is accused of sexual assault and he's still winning.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Like, yo, if I knew that
bitch, both
I'd
of them
slap the
niggas
shit
are
out of
accused
her.
of sexual assault, though. Let's be honest.
Hey yo, we about to jump back on. We're gonna do a part 2 to this shit. I told you the limitation is down. We're gonna jump back on. Hey yo, y'all all stay on y'all toes and remember when I send this shit out, jump right back on.
Yeah, jump right back on because that Joe Biden shit is fucked up. That bitch trying to come to us some 10 years ago in the basement of a fucking
fuck that white nigga. It's not
we gonna get back to this, yo. My People's Podcast. We about to jump on part 2. Episode, whatever. You already know we in this bitch.
Yeah. To be continued. We be back on in a minute.
Yeah, for real.
Send that shit.
I got you.
We'll be right back.
Yeah, we about to jump back on. You already know. I just had to, this fucking, I gotta really get a fucking Zoom account, man. This shit crazy, yo. But I'm about to get everybody back on right now. You feel me? Let me send this shit out real quick. Fast forward on your fucking YouTube video. Yeah, man, we trying to do big things, man. I'm trying to get this shit going. Like, it's hard enough that I gotta deal with Zoom and this extra shit talking about 40-minute limit, thinking I'm about to pay these niggas $15 for the pro, but I'm about to pay these niggas $15 for the pro for real. Like, I ain't really too off this shit, man. We gotta keep this shit going. It's My People's Podcast, man. Part 2 right now. Like I said, if you got to the end of the first part, please skip forward. Please, know what I'm saying, get ahead. So we about to jump back on. Everybody about to jump back on. We just gonna take our time to do this. Maybe by Wednesday I will have the actual, pro membership, and I'll be able to give y'all the whole scoop as one. Like, but I can't let this shit go down like this. 40 minutes, man. We ain't even about 40 minutes videos. We jump on this shit as long as we can. If you at work, I recommend you listen to this shit at work, because you gonna hear this shit, and this shit ain't even about visuals. It's definitely about what we speak and how we speak it. So I mean, like I said, I'm waiting right now. I'm gonna get these guys back on, and once they get the everything that they need, we'll all jump back on, and we can start on part 2. I was gonna break it down into 2 videos, but I don't feel it though. We shouldn't do that, man, because I want y'all to hear the whole episode, whether you listen to the whole episode or not, or skim through it, or whatever your case may be. You can get basically an understanding of what we talking about, and we get into deep content, man. What I mean is that I ain't gonna stunt. A lot of people don't listen to our podcast, but if you do, you'll realize we get into deep content, and that's all we made about. Like, is deep content. We want y'all to hear. We from the people. That's why this is My People's Podcast. This is basically our views of life, our views of understanding, of however, like, whatever's going on in the world. We're gonna give y'all our views of it and try to intellect y'all with as much information as we know. So yeah, we about to jump back on. We got Young Holly about to jump back on right now, and then everybody else jump back on. We can start this raid back on up, man. My boy, hold up, your audio coming in now. My boy,
Yo,
what's good, nigga?
good man. Just got baptized and started playing kickball and that shit.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we still on the live, baby. I ain't want to
Oh
make
yeah.
I ain't wanted to stop the live and do it all over again. I'd rather just keep it continuing. I told all the
Right.
viewers, wherever we left off at, just skim a little forward, just fast forward on your video to, you know what I'm saying, where we at now. You feel me? So once everybody get back on, we could start where we left off at.
Yeah, they having a problem getting there. I'm use all cats.
Nah, I mean, it takes a little time for everybody to jump on. 2 people probably try to jump on at once. I definitely gotta get the pro membership of this. So, we ain't gotta do all this. We ain't gotta get into this situation. Especially for the viewers, you feel me? I don't want them to have to go through this every time. Just because when we get on deep topics, we get on them, like, you feel me? I be
Right.
saying, like, our views of life and how we see things, we get deeply into it. Like, they can't, like, the viewers gotta hear what we talking about. That's why I
They got
could.
to hear this shit. They gonna have to hear this shit. Yeah, man, they gonna have to hear this shit. I'm just sitting here chilling and shit.
Where
Trying not to go crazy, you know what I mean? Trying to stay sane.
we got Spaz jumping back on too.
Oh, we got him in the building. I had my speaker. I was gonna do that. Yeah. Drop the
Where
ball, Chris. Yeah.
Yeah, we waiting Okay, shit. I was just telling the viewers that I'm gonna have to get the pro for this, like, because I like how Zoom got their shit set up, man.
Mm-hmm.
Where now I like this setup. It's definitely working.
It's convenient. Did that help you? Did that piece of information help you?
Yeah, it definitely did help me because I was sitting there like, wait, something is off. But when I seen that come up, I was like, got it.
Yeah. Where we just waiting for Reed, but we could continue what we was talking about as far as like, all right, we got them right here. So so we back on. Like I said, My People's Podcast Part 2, episode I think 49, if I'm not mistaken.
49ers.
Yeah, the 49ers.
Hey, nigga, capitals is capitals. Don't put lower cases in there.
But yo, like we were saying before we left off, that it is crazy when you think about it. Like both of them niggas got allegations against them, so it's really a difficult time because really it's like I don't really know who to vote for at this point.
Yeah, man, for real. But
Nigga, you ain't voting for Donald Trump, nigga. That shouldn't even be in your mind.
nah, it's not. But at the same token,
I mean, both. I mean, it's two niggas. It has done things to show that they're not really for us, and they could feed us dreams now. You know how these elections is. They just want to feed us dreams. You know, I'm gonna do this for you. I'm gonna do that for you. But really, they ain't gonna do shit for us. They're gonna do everything for themselves. It's like who the fuck to trust? Doctor fucking Doom or the other bad guy from Fantastic Four.
for
You
real,
feel me?
that's
Like,
how it really is, though.
Green Goblin or Doctor
My thing
Octopus.
is,
Both of them is bad.
I'd rather Joe Biden than fucking this guy who gives a fuck about nothing but himself. Every fucking topic that comes up, anything, world hunger, fucking coronavirus. This motherfucker's talking about. Yeah, I have I've just got 20,000 more followers on Twitter.
I mean, to be honest, in my personal opinion, I think
about,
Donald Trump might be the worst of the idiot. I think Donald Trump might be the better of the idiot only because with him is only the things he say. Now, I think other people is pulling the strings behind what he do because he have no political background, no government background, no military background. That. So I think because of that, I think it's people behind him pulling the strings. Joe Biden, on the other hand, he does have a political background. So I think if he was in that position, he would be the one pulling the strings. And this nigga can't even tell his fucking mom from his fucking wife from his whoever. Like this stupid nigga don't even know what's going on in his life.
But the crazy shit about Donald Trump is he might have had niggas pulling the strings, but I think he said fuck them. He not even listening to them, and they trying to get his ass out.
I mean, and no matter what you do, is always a chain of command. Trust me. To us, the public, we might look at it like he's in charge,
but he the puppet.
Doors, that nigga is not in charge. Exactly.
Yeah, he's a puppet. Every president is a puppet.
Barack was getting shit done. Barack ain't have no slander on his name.
Yeah.
I agree with you, Reef. Every president is a puppet.
It's a puppet. Even
it's
Barack,
just
bro.
how many strings can you pull?
Exactly.
With Trump, they can
with
pull.
Trump, you can pull every fucking string.
Every string.
Let me tell you something. One thing about the political party that I learned, you know what I'm saying, by just analyzing these motherfuckers. To get into presidency, you need favors.
That's
right.
True.
You know what I mean? You need favors.
To be there.
These motherfuckers who endorse you and get you in there and all that shit, they cashing in. And when they cash in, now you president. They want to get cash. They want to cash their shit in. Like certain people.
Who?
Like certain people. Like Barack Obama. He probably didn't fuck with a lot of people. He probably said, "Nah, I don't want your fucking endorsements. I'm not doing that shit. Nope, I don't want your shit." Right. And you might be surprised about what I'm about to say right now. Even George Bush, like George Bush, he said, "Yo, I don't need y'all motherfuckers favors. My father, I got my father."
Generational.
Most favors I can get from anybody. My father.
You know what I'm saying? So he said he told the senators and all the motherfuckers, "I don't need none of you motherfuckers." I
Yeah.
got my father. You feel me? My
Actually, he probably didn't even have to say nothing. They was probably like, "Yo, you next." He probably already knew
exactly,
he was next in line, coming from his father already being there.
And
exactly.
it's just the whole point of that right now as we speak, America is really looking like a
We're falling
society
apart. We're
where
falling apart.
where you
We
could
look
do.
real weak. We
Yeah,
look real
we
weak.
look real weak. Like it look like we have no structure. And when it comes with no structure, comes with advantages of other countries manipulating us and doing shit that we do. Like, granted, I only thing I like that Trump said out his fucking mouth. Period. It
And from
was
China.
that is that we gotta learn how to make our own shit and bring our shit back to America.
You gotta
Where
learn how to be more
yeah,
self-sufficient.
exactly.
Oh,
Like he
oh,
wanted to stop
oh,
mad
oh,
shit from happening
But
and
that's what Americans do.
not to cut you off, and not to cut you off. Trump ain't say that shit. Trump said it, but Obama put it in action. That he feeding off Obama's work. Like that's what Trump does, bro. Obama said that shit when he told Google, he said, look, y'all need to start bringing all that shit back to America. You know what I'm saying? Y'all one of the biggest corporations out here. That's when Google had some shit going on with China. They said, yo, we suspending our shit in China because we bringing it to America to give Americans jobs. That was Obama work, but Trump don't do shit. He feeds off what other people do. He celebrates it like he did it. This
I
nigga
mean,
don't
ain't that's what everybody else do though? I'm saying like that's how I look at it. We talking about pulling strings. If you gonna pull strings, one person whisper in his ear, "Yo, we gotta bring this to light," and
but
he
he ain't
bring
pull
it
a
to
string
light.
yet. He ain't pull a string yet.
I mean, yeah, granted, I'm not trying to defend this nigga at all. But what I'm trying to say is if you mention it, whether all right, that's like, yo, whether one person come in here like, yo, our lead prices is such and such. We gotta tell this nigga it's too high. And then I'm the nigga that be like, yo, that shit is too high, my nigga. You gotta drop it. And I'm saying he decides to drop it. It's basically you brought it to my attention, but I made it spoken. You feel me? I brought it to his attention. And that's all I'm trying to say. It's like no matter who was starting to say that shit, it's
So
who's
but
continuing.
right, it's who says something about it.
Yeah, and that's how I
Yeah.
look at it. But speaking of Wuhan, China, though, tell me
Wuhan.
why this is the 10th day these
Wuhan.
niggas had no coronavirus deaths in China, in the heart of the virus, the Wuhan, China.
Because it did start in Wuhan.
Tell me why it's not one day not uh making it known.
Because it did start in Wuhan.
That's how you feel?
I
No.
feel it's because them niggas did something that we didn't do, which is buckle the fuck down and not and stay in the fucking house. You know, not come out, and they did what they had to do over there. Is less people in that little city and in China. Period. You got to think about it. They're a little more efficient
Yeah,
over
they
there.
only
They
had like
built
a
a fucking
thousand.
giant hospital in like 10 days or some shit like that over there. While meanwhile we over here putting niggas in containers. You feel me? So they're a little more efficient over there.
They
So
had
I feel
less
like
than
because of that,
1,500 deaths
That's
throughout
because
their whole shit.
they started the shit. They knew how to contain it.
My whole thing is, I'm looking at it like, what if it was? I said, yo, this is my whole ideology of it. If you decide to start a war with a country where you can't get into the country and affect their people, how would you do it? And that's how I look at it. I ain't saying China responsible, but I'm
No,
saying that's the thought that
biological
gotta
warfare.
run through our head. Like if they like, yo, we going, mind you, like I was just speaking on, Trump wanted to stop China from fucking manufacturing a lot of shit that would have took a lot of money off their plate for America. He closed down General Motors in China. He wanted to bring the warehouse and all the manufacturing back to America.
mm-hmm.
And not that's just one thing. And that one thing accumulated billions for China. But you got to think about that. Like if they wanted to affect us in a way,
But
without touching
you,
our
you
soil. How would they do it?
check this shit
Affecting a
out though.
couple of niggas, bringing them right over to America, letting that shit
Hey,
spread like
if them
wildfire.
suicide bomber niggas that come over here and blow themselves up, you think a nigga won't take a little common cold and bring it over here?
Shit, hell yeah. Why
That's what I'm
wouldn't it?
saying. Like,
They ain't
and
got to
then
risk.
the whole, and this is what the crazy part is. Their timeline of them having the coronavirus is 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 not even on the scale of what they're looking at towards America. Like, granted, this shit started. They say, well, they saying it started in December, but everybody knows it started in November with China. Granted, November, December, January, February, March. Now they open back up. Transportation open back up. Restaurants open back up. Apple, all them shits is open back up in China. Only a 5 month period, grace period. When they talk about America, they talk about 18 months. This shit could last to the next year. You feel me? This shit could come back around flu season towards wintertime this year. And
check this shit. They started this shit. Who's to say they ain't got the vaccine? Don't want to share it.
that's what I'm saying. Who's to say that they ain't make themselves look like, I mean, like I said, you've seen all types of movies where a motherfucker kill a motherfucker, right? And then cut theyself up a little bit and walk to the fucking police and act like they
Yeah.
got fucking hurt and they a victim of the same situation. Like, who's to say that shit don't happen? Like,
That movie with Martin, the bitch beat herself and put herself in the hospital just to get that nigga locked up.
exactly.
Oh yeah. I
In
forgot the
between love, the thin lines
Yeah, Thin
between
Line
love
Between
and
Love and
hate.
Hate. Yeah.
yeah.
Like, who's to say shit like that ain't really going down? And then you won't accuse them of doing it because the simple fact that their country was going through it before ours. You get what I'm saying?
First of
You
all, bro, we'll never know the whole truth because we ain't got that level of clearancy.
hell no,
We
hell
we we
no.
we, we can
We can
speculate.
speculate as much as
I
we
mean,
want.
but the
Yo,
thing
on
is,
some real shit,
we could put two and two together by all the information that's gathered from reporters. Like some of these reporters be on some real shit, bro. Some of these reporters is real, and they get to the truth, bro. And they die. You know what I'm saying? And they shit get out there.
that's a
Some of
fact.
these reporters is fucking is super fucking special, bro. These motherfuckers go undercover. These motherfuckers don't give a fuck if they get shot.
That's a
They just
fact.
want the
That's
truth to
exactly
get
what I
out
was
there.
saying. You know, some of these stories that we actually getting could actually be real stories. These
Exactly.
these conspiracy theories that we getting about the 5G and all that shit. For all we know, that could actually be true. But we just sitting here like, oh, it's a conspiracy theory. It ain't true.
Yeah,
For all we know, that could actually be the actual truth, or or the story of it starting in Wuhan from a fucking experiment going bad or something
yeah.
like that. That
They
could
said
actually be
that
the
they
truth.
said that a bat. They what they trying to say now is that a bat that had the coronavirus that was being tested in the Wuhan biohazard level 4 laboratory that's based in Wuhan. The bat shit it and either shit or pissed and like I don't know how, like spit blood, or they opened them up and blood got onto one of the scientists or whatever, whoever was working there. It could have been a motherfucker just taking them out of cages and putting them out there for the scientists to do it. And the motherfucker left the laboratory and the shit was on him. Like, you feel me? Even though he, you know what I'm saying, went through all the
Mm-hmm.
precautions to try to get all of the virus off of him. You know, they go through type of like smoke screens and I mean like
Yeah.
shit
First of all,
disinfected shit like
yeah.
that.
You know why that shit ain't true?
We
First
don't
of
know.
all,
It could be true, and we could be
no,
sitting here
no,
saying
no.
that it's not. We don't fucking
First,
know, and that's
first of
the thing
all,
right there.
first of
The
all,
truth could be right in front of us, and we could be overlooking this shit just because
let,
we're
let,
overthinking things.
no, that's what I'm saying. First of all, the facility that they built where that Chinese chick was doing her thing, the fucking British government paid for half of that shit.
Yeah,
And then,
but
listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying.
all right, go ahead.
Then the United States put money in. You feel me?
Uh-oh. The
But
U.S.
once,
for bread.
that's what I'm saying.
he cracking the Da Vinci
Once,
Code.
Yeah,
once Obama found out
say
what
too
they
much
was
about them
doing,
niggas. Yeah.
once Obama found out what they was doing with the SARS shit and all that shit, Obama said, "Yo, we suspended all funds from the United States to that project because y'all shouldn't be dealing with that shit. Y'all shouldn't be fucking with that. You shouldn't be trying to make it how to attach to a human." Obama suspended all funding from the United States, and then the British government, when they found out that they fucking built the facility from the way the British government had it planned, the British government pulled out. But at the time, shit was done already.
We just want to say allegedly behind all of this because we don't
Yeah,
want to be giving out
allegedly,
false
allegedly.
information.
We don't know
We
shit.
just want to say allegedly behind
Yeah,
all of this. This is
allegedly,
all alleged.
allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then but she been doing reports like, yeah, we reported, yeah, we finally broke through. We added AIDS, we added SARS, we added all the shit, and now it can be a biological weapon. Like, yo, this shit is public knowledge. Like, you go to Google and see her findings.
I mean, just how I want to end that is we will see because we might not see, but we will see more theories to where this shit came from, why this shit affected all these countries and everything. And right now, I just don't want no wars to go down because I feel as though we lost too many motherfucking people already. And you start another war and then you losing more thousands and
Hey,
thousands
yo,
This
of
is how the
people.
wars is gonna be fought these days. They not sending niggas over here,
no,
and
no
we ain't
bullshit
sending
though.
niggas over there. This is how the
No
wars is
bullshit.
gonna be
Hey,
fought.
yo, no bullshit though. They
Biochemical warfare.
like
We
this
are at war. Yeah, we
coronavirus shit. This coronavirus shit. I mean, it's killing people, but they know how it's controlled. Because let me tell you something. Like I said before, if this was Ebola, they'd have killed the motherfuckers. Ebola, it was burning bodies. It was burning live people, bro. It was killing people. Like, yo, oh, we can't let this shit go out. So they burnt villages in Africa, bro, so that shit wouldn't get out. Like, they went over there and they said, yo, we gotta burn this whole fucking village, bro. All these motherfuckers
So
got
basically, you
burn the whole
saying,
village.
so basically, you telling us white people killed more people than coronavirus could ever kill.
Of course, always.
That's basically all it sounds like you saying to me.
No, but what I'm saying is, if this virus was something they couldn't control,
Mm-hmm.
they'd have stopped that shit from the gate before it got to America. Like I said, like Ebola, they know if Ebola gets to America and starts spreading to people, they can't control it. It's something they can't control. They have no vaccine, and they know Ebola kill motherfuckers in like 2 days.
All right, but let's
Mostly,
get
that's
let's
the
get
Black
let's jump
Death.
into this next topic, man.
Motherfuckers are
We're
crazy,
gonna
man.
get into the fact that ever
Violent.
since Georgia opened up their state for
Yeah.
small stores such as small companies such as barbershops, nail salons, everything else, 83% of the population, not the population of whole Georgia, but the population of black people been hospitalized for the COVID-19 virus. When I
I mean,
say,
my thing is, I blame them too.
why the
I blame
fuck?
I blame the black people that's getting it. Cause stop being guinea pigs, bro. You know what the fuck it is. Stay home.
That's true though. That's true because
You're
just
right, son.
because the state opened up the fucking
You know
businesses
what
and
it
all
is.
that doesn't mean
Exactly.
you have to fucking go. They're not forcing
Exactly.
you, but they are opening up a gate opportunity for
But
you
at the
to.
same time, like we said,
Thank you.
you ain't got to go outside, nigga. Yo, you got an opportunity to say, yo, you know what? I'm not fucking with it right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Stay the fuck home. Cause you
Yeah,
should already know, yo, we in a black all state, like yo. let's fall back, bro. Let's fall back. Let's stay in the
I mean,
house.
that's
Actually,
exactly the
Georgia
truth.
is not a majority of a black state though. That's the
It's
crazy
just when
part.
people say Georgia, most of the time they think Atlanta, where it might be predominantly black, or that area, that surrounding
Yeah,
area where it
but
might
if
be
Yeah,
you
predominantly
when I
black.
just looked
But
up the
Georgia, the
whole
country it is mostly white. I
yeah
mean, I feel like it's kind of like what I heard Tyler Perry speak on, where he said, for us black people, we're mostly at risk because we lack what is called vitamin D. So
that's the
because
sun.
we lack that our immune systems is at risk through the virus,
yeah
regardless of
all that
your
smoking,
pre-existing health
drinking,
condition.
popping pills,
So really,
lean.
No,
you just
it's
gotta
not
take care
that.
of yourself. You
It's
gotta take the
sunlight.
necessarily precautions to take the right vitamins and get the right energy, get enough sleep,
Exactly.
and just take care of your body, take care of yourself. I do feel like we can't be guinea pigs, and we do got to do what we need to do to stay alive and thrive. But we also cannot be afraid to live our lives. This is exactly what
At
they
the
want.
same
This is a
time,
pushback. This will be a
at the
pushback
same
on
Yo,
us.
time,
The less we do,
I advise all y'all to get
the
some of
less
this.
we'll be
Hey,
living.
yo, get some of this from the store on Main Street by ShopRite across the street from
To all my people that's
CVS.
watching in
That
Africa,
vitamin D.
you feel
Yo,
me? You can't just go to
because
Main
you because
Street.
you,
So
That nigga said Main Street across the street from Shop right.
yeah. I'm
that's
saying
the
the health food store, bro. The health food
supplement
store.
store.
Yo,
Let me tell y'all the
$5 of this,
most common thing.
we a global podcast.
Yeah,
Niggas
that
just
nigga
ain't watching
said
us going
Shop
across the
right
street.
across the street.
in East Orange, New Jersey.
Hey yo, listen. To all the people watching, just get you a couple of oranges. Maybe eat 3 oranges a day.
No,
You
Yeah,
can find
yo.
an orange
If you got a
anywhere. Like,
that's
backyard,
not
if
gonna
you got a
work. Cause
backyard on a nice day, go in your backyard, sit on your roof, do
you
something, get
need
some sunlight.
5,000. You need 5,000 inside of you every day. And the only thing that's gonna get that to you besides the supplements is the sun. You gotta be outside in the sun.
Yeah, get your vitamins in. That's all it is.
If
Just
you're
get
not in the sun, you need the
your
supplements.
yeah. If
yeah,
you ain't sure about you don't think you was eating all your fruits every now and then,
The
you
fruits
fucking
don't give it to you. The
you
fruits
fucking
only might
boring.
give you 100 or 200. You need
Nine times
5,000.
in the street, nigga, you wasn't eating.
Look
nigga.
it up.
Well, you need all the vitamins. You need your vitamin C
Yeah, you
for
need
your
D, A,
immune
B,
system
all
too.
that
You need
shit.
your
Yeah.
vitamin B for your energy. You need all that shit in one. All of it counts.
Yeah, I mean, just take care of yourself,
Take
man.
care of
And do a
yourself.
Do
couple push-ups
whatever
every
you
day.
can do, cause
They
everything
do
is not
12 push-ups
accessible
every
to
day, man.
everybody. But whatever you can amount to,
That nigga
and the only
said
thing I
12.
can say is stay 6 fucking feet away from everybody, man. For
Yeah.
And
real.
don't be afraid to ask somebody. You know, everybody don't have internet. Everybody don't have books. Those are the way we get our information. But we also get our information through word of
Jump
mouth.
their ass.
Never be afraid to ask someone, yo,
You hear
what do you
somebody
think I
cough,
should
jump
do?
their ass. They got a
Nah,
blunt,
but
jump their
for
ass.
some real shit, don't be afraid to tell a motherfucker to back away from you.
Yeah.
Because
That's a
Yeah.
fact.
I've been seeing a lot of motherfuckers roll you in the store, nigga, close as hell to you, like, yo,
Do,
excuse
do,
me,
do.
like, can you listen 6 feet, my nigga? Like, I ain't trying to catch. Like, niggas think this mask is the only shit that this is like the number one protection over everything. And it's like, bruh, we don't know yet. Motherfucker, if these the only options the government is giving us, they
First of
don't know
all,
yet.
first of all, uh, about the mask thing, that shit, it helps, but at the same time, like
How
you can
niggas
have
can't put on at the beach?
you can wear
Don't even touch
gloves,
nothing.
you can wear a mask, but at the same time, your arms and all that shit still have pores
Come
in
on,
it.
man. They ain't catching like
I
that.
You know what I
mean, the
mean?
mask is for everybody to protect
Yeah,
themselves.
but
I mean, to
no,
protect other people from
no, understand
themselves.
that.
Yeah,
You can
cause
If
you
still
could
wear a
be
everybody
mask.
wear a mask,
Yeah,
if you don't know you have it, and
exactly.
everybody wearing a mask, nobody can spread it. That's
But
what the
yeah.
mask is about.
You
what I'm
could be
saying is,
asymptomatic and don't and
The
no,
you
but
mask
ain't
what I'm
got
is not
what I'm
the
no
saying,
mask is not really protecting you if somebody else have it. It's
yeah,
more
it's
or less
protecting,
protecting.
everybody else.
It's protecting everybody else if you
Yeah.
have it. That's
But
why
what I'm saying
everybody
is,
needs to have one.
don't think just you got a glove and shit. You safe too, because you know, what's that nigga Fauci? What's his name? Fauci.
yeah, Dr. Fauci.
Dr.
He
Fauci.
was saying, your arms. If you sweat and you have pores, you can get it through your arms. It soaks in your skin because it's like AIDS. Like it has AIDS in it. So if it attaches to your pores,
Allegedly,
your
we don't want
pores
to
are
just be
open.
Yeah,
saying random
yeah,
shit.
for real, for real.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
You scared niggas when you
No,
say
that
And
that.
shit got AIDS in it, bro.
even these niggas that's talking on the TVs, they
That
don't
shit got
even
AIDS in it,
fucking
bro.
know.
That shit
We
Sure,
got
don't
AIDS
know.
in
We
it.
getting new information
No,
every day,
no.
so we
Scared
don't
niggas
know.
when you
You
scared.
know why? You know why I know it got AIDS in it?
Huh.
The fucking scientist herself said she put AIDS in it, bro. Like I told you, y'all gotta watch her research.
But
Like
how we know if her, we can't just go off her word.
He
I
said,
she
don't
the
know
one who
that
set
bitch.
this shit off.
I don't know that bitch. Like, I don't trust her just because she making a video trying to get a million likes. Like, I don't know.
She not trying to make no million likes. This ain't no. I'm not talking about no
That
fucking.
bitch trying to go viral.
Yeah,
I'm
that
not
bitch
talking
trying to
no.
go viral like
That bitch
Bruh,
fucking.
wasn't
bruh,
even in
That
China.
bitch trying to be
that bitch is never
Bobby.
in
bruh,
This was in
bruh.
That
Wisconsin.
bitch
This
never been to
bitch,
Wuhan.
That bitch
bruh,
trying to
this,
be Bobby. She trying to
bruh.
go
You gotta
viral.
realize this bitch is the Bill Gates.
She
No,
trying to be on
bruh.
demon time.
Do you know who she is? She's the Bill Gates of fucking China.
I don't believe her though, cause she ain't in my face. Like, I don't see her around me.
Exactly. See, that's the thing. She's been doing research since 2004, doing all this shit and all this shit.
I don't care
She the
what
one
she
Before
giving
we
you
been
the
doing.
false
create the shit.
information, telling you that
Yeah,
shit got
we're
AIDS in
gonna
it.
leave this shit with
That
allegedly.
shit got asthma
Let's
in
get
it.
on to the
That shit
next
got
topic,
chlorine.
Probably.
though, y'all. We gonna get on where Brooklyn funeral service. All right, let me get into this. Let me get my notes out, man. So I don't want to be off track with what
Shout
I'm
out to
about
the
to
Dirty
say.
Brook. Shout out to all my niggas in the Dirty Brook. Brooklyn stand up.
Brooklyn,
Brooklyn,
stand up. Uh,
he cake there already.
Alright, so almost 100 dead bodies has been placed in several unrefrigerated U-Haul trucks by a local Brooklyn funeral home. Andrew T. Clerkley
Mm-hmm.
Funeral Service explained that the reason the deceased bodies was placed there inside the U-Hauls is because the freezer company normally uses to store bodies recently stopped working. The bodies were discovered by the New York City authorities after local neighborhoods complaining about an overwhelming odor that was going on. And when they popped up there, a lot of locals said that they seen U-Haul trucks, U-Haul vans full of dead bodies.
That shit is crazy. That sounds so inhumane. I pray for those families. I'm sorry that they gotta live through this and go through this.
Word.
That shit sounds
Yo,
crazy.
for real, that just shows how unprepared America is for anything that could be deadly through viruses. Like, granted, yesterday, I'm watching Nat Geo all fucking day about these black uh these they call black files, which is like the government investing in doing certain shit and all this other shit. Bruh, when I mean they talking about 1.2 billion, 2.2 billion, 3.3 billion being invested in different types of self-defense mechanisms for America, as far as like bombs, satellite shit, all types of shit that we don't know. Like, we can get affected by that shit, but we don't know when that shit gonna happen. And you
Yeah.
telling me
They
that we
fight
don't
that.
have no type of funds towards anything that could affect America as far as viruses, bruh. That
Hey
Well,
shit
yo,
was
well,
mind-boggling.
they
one
say
thing.
that the pandemic team, Donald Trump got rid of that. So maybe
Yeah,
he would have been prepared if he wouldn't have got rid of that. But we also got to remember that out of all these nations, all these continents, America is really kind of like the newest, one of the newest. You know, it's really like bits and pieces of people from every part of the world that came here. Nobody is really from America except for the Native Americans. Everybody is really from Africa, Italy, fucking Europe,
Haiti, yeah.
fucking yeah. You
Shout out
know,
to my Haitian niggas, Sapa said.
they Irish. You feel me? Mother, they all from all over.
Wait. That's
So
why they
so
call it the
America is the
United
newest.
States.
They
America
unite.
is the newest country, which is why I feel like everything is trial and error with them. They don't know what the fuck they doing. They trying to get it right. It's been this way for fucking years, centuries. Especially when they thinking about the almighty dollar and they not thinking about the well being of everybody else.
Yeah.
You know, I
But
think they forget.
for
Hey,
us
yo,
being the
hey,
newest
hey,
country though, we damn sure is more advanced than any other country though.
hey,
Well,
That's
hey,
like
that's because we pull information from each country. So we got geniuses from China, geniuses from fucking India, geniuses from fucking Italy, or geniuses from everywhere in this one place.
yeah,
hey,
that
yo.
makes sense.
To elaborate on what Sean said, and what he said was a valid fucking point, bro, that a lot of people don't know.
But
America is not original. It's 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 composed of many cultures. And at the same time, the reason America spends a lot of money on defenses and military shit, everybody wants to take over this shit. Everybody, Russia wants it, North Korea wants it. Everybody wants America, bro. They want this land. They want it. But I mean, I ain't feeling the white people, but the white people ain't letting it happen.
Hell no.
Cause they took over some shit. You think they gonna let some other motherfuckers take over it? Nah, the white people ain't hear that shit.
What you gotta say, young Ollie?
shit, I'm just listening. I agree with Reef. They ain't letting them take it. I ain't letting them
Nah,
take it.
I
People
ain't
that
let them take it either. Cause
Holly, what you was
Olympians.
smoking on, Holly? You look lit.
bro, I'm just yeah, you funny as hell. I got that shit right here. I had to put it down. That shit got me crazy.
Yeah, man. It's just like I said,
I
we
know that's
gotta
right. I
take
need that. I'm gonna come see you.
as an American, America gotta take shit more seriously. We talk about how advanced we are in certain shit, but we can't. And I'm saying, I ain't
Man,
saying we can't contain this. I mean, shit gonna happen. But when it's just crazy. Point blank. Period. The way this shit show how much America is set back is not even funny. I don't care what nobody say. All that advanced technology and all that shit don't mean nothing when we
let me
don't even have fucking. We had to ask other countries to import fucking masks, face masks and shit like that. Like common shit that you know what I'm saying? What niggas can make Louis Vuitton shirts 1200 and make all this new shit and all these popping shit. And we got fucking shirts that got fanny packs attached to them and all types of shit. But we can't come up with no fucking surgical masses. And like the problem is that, granted, what I said with Donald Trump when he said that shit need to be manufactured here where we can get a hold of it more quicker. It's true. It just shows like right now, like real shit right now. We didn't have no manufacturing building that manufacture surgical masses. You see niggas in Dunkin' Donuts on commercials making masses and shit in the
right.
fucking Dunkin' Donuts. Like my nigga. Like we didn't have that shit. Ventilators, all types of shit. Shit that we may need. You know why though? It's because we never had a war on our soil. I mean, it's even like maybe back then, but I'm talking about for years. We never had a war on our soil. That made us so comfortable to the fact that we don't need this shit here. We don't need the medical supplies here. We need them. We can get them shits manufactured there. Wait 3 to 4 months for them shits to get shipped over here, and we'll be fine. But this just shows that shit ain't cool. Like we need this shit, man. Granted, if this shit was manufactured over here, we would have had a lighter pandemic on what's going on right now.
First
Because
of all, you know what it is? White people don't want to share.
for yo,
For the
this
simple fact, check this shit out. Check this shit out, right? All right. That's what I'm saying though. Fucking, the white people came over here. They stole the land from the Indians. They brought all the black people over here. We built this shit up. You feel me? The Chinese motherfuckers came over here, but they wasn't slaves. They was selling shit. Feel me? They was fucking vendors. Look at World War One. Look at World War Two. How many fucking Indians? I mean, how many fucking Chinese people do you know was flying planes? You got the Tuskegee Airmen, all black people, heroes. You got all the fucking black people that's heroes. You got the white people that's heroes. You ain't hear about no fucking Chinese people that's heroes in World War One and World War Two, fighting Hitler and all that shit. You heard black and white people. And the thing is, the white people don't want to share the glory. Even though,
Well, they need to wake the fuck up because at this
you
time
understand
and
what I'm saying,
moment,
though?
it's just showing that we
America belongs to white and black people. I'm
I
sorry.
mean, we only need validation from ourselves, though. As long as we know what the fuck it really is, fuck them niggas. We don't need validation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But like I'm saying though, like the Chinese people talking
Right
about,
here is where we
American.
appreciate our own.
Like the Chinese people, they always came over here to sell shit. They ain't never come over here to do nothing else but sell shit.
My whole thing is that we like
Commerce.
we like to be buddy with
They've been
all
selling
the
shit
other
from day one,
countries.
bro. As soon as they came
And
here, yo, I
granted,
sell you this, I
that's
sell you that.
cool, but you got to think about the logical shit that goes on. Like you got to think logical. We only export to other countries fruits and shit that can
Right.
only be made over here.
Let me ask you a question. Could you imagine what America would be like if white people say, yo, we respect the black people? If all white people say, yo, we respect
That shit wouldn't change this pandemic. That's all I'm trying to say.
That's
That
a big
shit,
fact.
that shit wouldn't change nothing that's
Yes,
going
yes,
on.
it would. You
That's
you
a
you
big
know
fact.
you know why it would have changed the pandemic?
Wow.
Wow, what would the coronavirus do if white people tomorrow started recognizing
No,
black people?
I ain't saying
That shit
tomorrow.
is still.
If they would have been saying, yo, no, we respect black people. Yo, you know what? Fuck it, they human like we human. You know what would have happened? Trump would have never been president.
That's true, but it would have never stopped the fact. I mean,
No, no. Now, if he wasn't if we had another president, if Obama had another run, Obama would have shut that shit down. I don't give a fuck if it was George Bush, bro, or one of them. They'd have shut that shit down. Like, oh, fuck that. China got this disease going. No, shut the airports down. Shut all that shit down. No, nobody coming over
yeah,
here.
but it's Congress behind them that determines when what this shit is gonna do. Like they don't get the green light until the green light is given.
A
And
pandemic,
I feel like they couldn't have just shut everything down like that. It
as
took
a
a minute for us
pandemic,
to get right here
you can
because they
shut
had to
travel bans
slow us
down,
into
bro.
it.
Yeah.
And not only that, they said before even China announced it that shit was going down, it was already people that had it that was coming back over here. So it was like before they even knew.
And not just that, if we had another president, our fucking CDC people would have been over there trying to help them. We'd have had a vaccine already, because we'd have been on that shit. You feel me?
Yeah, now that might be true. Cause granted, if China do got a vaccine, they're not giving that shit to us right now. Like I said, before all this shit was going down throughout everybody's social media, whether you would jumped on a website like Fly High or World Star or whatever, you seen all them China videos with motherfuckers getting sick and all that shit. We just looking like, damn, that's fucked up. We ain't do shit to help them. We ain't do shit. We was just looking like, yo, China fucked up right now. And now the fact that shit over here.
Every other president would have sent the CDC over there to help them and come up with some type of shit.
Yo, real quick, we about to be out again.
Yeah.
So I just want to wrap it up, I just want to say real quick, shout out to all my niggas. But to end on that real quick, I feel like when this shit end and they open the economy, just make weed legal, everybody going to eat.
For real.
They're gonna eat, make it legal. Helping motherfuckers, you feel me? I mean, they saying this about weed and saying that, but I'm telling you, son, smoke some weed, that shit gonna clear your lungs up. You feel me? Take your proper precautions. Shit, eat your vitamins and shit.
And drink some tea.
And drink some motherfucking tea every morning and every night.
Hey, yo, if y'all can, if y'all can, buy some ginger root, some raw ginger root.
My People Podcast. We about to be out
My
this
People Podcast.
Boil
My
it.
People's Podcast. Like and subscribe.
Yo, love them niggas, yo. My People Podcast. We out, yo. Until Wednesday, we'll see y'all again.
You already know. Dirty Nook, nigga, follow me.
Yeah.